think these might be done. Ouch. You guys ready for a hot dog?
Alright, I'm gonna get back to doing this kind of thing. I took some time off just to get better from this head cold. It was a head cold, chest cold, body aches, pains, lethargy. It just wouldn't go away, but it's finally going away. Got some pep back, and it's that extra pep I need to make videos and stuff. Otherwise, I just do some work, go home, sleep, but I'm gonna... Anyways, where am I? Well, the baler from the last video, we've been working on it and getting the control panel hooked up and getting it ready to go. Got some hay down on the ground, and hopefully we'll be using that bad boy here in the coming days after we rake and everything, but there's been some moisture on the ground, otherwise known as rain, and so going to get that going. And right now I'm in my little shoppy kind of thing. I ordered 3 new belts for the riding lawnmower. A front drive belt, the upper transmission belt, rear drive belt, whatever you call it, and the deck belt. I don't even need a deck belt, I just, after the last time, I tried and I was messing with it, and I put a new, let me show you. I put this drive belt on it, got this new belt which was not from the factory, and it's just all chewed up, and I'm pretty sure I put it on correctly, but it's just chewed up really bad. And so I just ordered all new belts. There's 3 belts to the lawnmower, got them straight from the manufacturer, and hopefully that does the job of getting it going so it's not slipping in gear, anything like that, because the grass is tall and just gotta get it going. So what I'm working on now is trying to get the upper drive belt off, and I have to release a pulley down here. I let it sit overnight with some PB Blaster on it, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I have like 40% success on a lot of my repairs. Oh, completely unrelated to lawnmowers. Just the other day was the homecoming parade here in town, and wow. I remember homecoming when I was in high school. It was a thing, it was there. That's all I know of it. There was a football game, that's it. This is a town-wide event. There was a parade, all the businesses along Main Street closed during this parade, and we went to have lunch at a little restaurant that's right along, a little bar and grill that's right along the main drag. People flooded the place, and we're getting beer and sitting out on the patio, cheering on the high school team. And since it's all in one school, we're talking kindergarten through senior year, our kids were involved, even though they're in elementary school. They were walking the parade route, and it was just amazing. It just that little small town hallmark kind of feeling. It was surreal. I didn't even feel like I was there. I felt like I was watching it on TV. It was great. And that's just my way of incorporating some shots I took of this parade. And then all the kids do this parade down Main Street and then walk back to the high school. And then in the parking lot of the high school was a pep rally. And it's just great. It's not just small town life, but it's also, which has been a long held opinion of mine, just the value of having the school in the town. Not like I went to a consolidated country school that was 5 or 6 small towns that then built a big school at some point in the 60s in an old cornfield that was completely, there was nowhere you could walk to from there. It was just big field, ugly school, and there's really no memories attached to that. There's nothing sentimental, I feel, about my high school. But this school, all the grades in one place, the parade, the whole thing, it was great. And I hope that, I hope it stays that way, and I hope that's something that my kids value, because that was really neat. You know, the only thing that I can really remember when I think of high school is my senior year. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was working 3 jobs in addition to going to school. And I was tired, and I stopped off at the Mini Mart, got some coffee, and went to school. I was 18. I was an adult. Walked into school, I was drinking my coffee, and the principal, assistant principal, I can't remember this guy. He was a bully. He was a knucklehead. He said, "Hey, Brim, hey, come here, come here." And so I walked over to him. He's like, hey, let me see that. I was like, what? Coffee? Sure. And he took a look at it, and then he took the lid off and poured it in the fountain and smiled and was like, "Here you go." Why? What? Why? Why? What? Why did you do that? I was a grown-up. I was 18, just drinking a little cup of coffee. Why? That's my only memory from high school. That knucklehead, that bully, that...
There had never been any evidence that he had schizophrenia or any other serious mental illness, you know. So...
It's 44 degrees outside. So we got a busy day ahead of us. Cattle need moved, and it's gonna rain later tomorrow, and there's hay on the ground, so gotta get out there with the new baler. First gotta get out with the rake. What else? The Kubota, I changed the oil in the Kubota a while back, but I didn't get a chance to change the fuel filter or anything, and it is not making it up hills. So I gotta get the fuel filter out of that Kubota and change it out. What else? What else? What else? The skid steer is down at the moment. The hydraulic cylinder is leaking on it, so we're going to take it to get rebuilt, but they're backed up by 3 weeks, and so we spent a lot of yesterday trying to get that apart. There was something else. I can't remember. It's been a lot of trying to fix things, hitting dead ends, things breaking down, and now it's a race against time to get the hay raked and baled, so that's what's going on today. Pretty much use this thing morning, noon, and night, so the bed is always full of tons of stuff. There it is right there. I hate these damn clamps. Alrighty, I didn't feel like going into town, so I just took that off and blew it out a bit. was about 6 hours, I'd say, in the seat of the Oliver. Raked, I think about 6 different hayfields. 7, 6, 5, 7, I don't know. Anyways, a lot of raking. Gotta make hay while the sun is shining. Now, back to the lawnmower. Second attempt. I've replaced the upper and lower drive belts. And I was gonna do the deck belt, but it's fine for now. And I just wanna see if this does it. Update, I think I fixed it. When I started out, it was a little bit, but I think I did. So that's 2 wins today. The Kubota actually does go right up the hill really well now, so it just needed the fuel filter blown out. I think I've got the drive belts replaced and good to go on this, so yeah, that's 2 wins. And all the fields are raked. And he's out baling, so I think it was a successful day. The one thing that just kept going through my mind today as I was out on the tractor, the gentle breeze. Just kind of thinking. I was thinking about what happened when that principal, assistant principal, whatever he was, did he go home that night and his wife said, "How was your day today? What did you do?" And he said, "I found a guy drinking coffee and then I poured out the coffee." And then his wife said, "Why? Why? Is this a troublemaker or something?" And he said, "Oh, no. He's an honor roll student, never been in trouble. He's just drinking coffee. It was a styrofoam cup. Had a marathon logo on it. Could have been drugs." Is that what happened? I don't know. I just hold a grudge.